Hello children, myself Shubhavi Patil Kulkarni. I am going to start today chapter 3, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. So the chapter name is pair of linear equations in two variables. Already you know before linear equations means what? Any equation the highest power of that variable, if it is 1, we are going to say it as a linear equation of two variables here. So in this equation two variables will be there. So let us see what in this chapter some important points we are going to study. So I have written some important points, I am going to explain. You also write it in your notebook. Some important points. See now, two linear equations in the same two variables are called a pair of linear equations in two variables. Two linear equations, they have two variables also same. Together we take it and we call those as a pair of linear equations in two variables. The most general form of a pair of linear equation is, so generally how we can write those two pair of linear equations in two variables is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is a linear equation of two variables x and y. So linear equation means the highest power is 1. Here two variables are x and y. Here also x and y the same variables, but the a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, they are real numbers. They can change. The variables should be same and the power should be same. Such a type of two linear equations of two variables, if we take it together, we are going to say it as pair of linear equations in two variables. Where a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 are real numbers, such that those real numbers value should be in such a manner. So a1 square plus b1 square, if you do it, you have to get the value 0. And a2 square plus b2 square is equal to 0. So it should not be equal to 0. So here a1 square plus b1 square should not be equal to 0. And a2 square plus b2 square should not be equal to 0. Such type of values should be there in place of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. And second point here, a pair of linear equations in two variables can be represented and solved using two methods. So these a pair of linear equations of two variables we can solve by using two methods. One method is graphical method, one method is algebraic method. So here in these two pair of linear equations, two variables are there. No, so two variables value if you find out, that is only solving the solution of these two linear equations of two variables. So we have to solve. We can solve by using graphical method or algebraic method. Okay, children, write down these 2 points. Next point I am going to continue. Children, now I am going to continue some important points. Third point, already I explained 2 points now. Third point is, see in graphical method, so I told you we can solve for a pair of linear equations in two variables, two methods, using two methods. One is graphical method. In graphical method, once again, the graph of a pair of linear equations in two variables is represented by two lines. So for one linear equation of two variables, you are going to get one straight line. Another variable means another linear equations of two variables, you are going to get one straight line. So it represents a pair of linear equations of two variables. It represents two straight lines. We are going to get graph straight line form. Then, if the lines intersect at a point, so for some pair of linear equations of two variables, lines are going to intersect at one point. This is one line and this is one line. Here it is intersecting. So we are getting for one linear equations of two variables one straight line, another pair of linear equations of two variables another straight line. Both are intersecting at one point. If the lines intersect at a point, then that point is the unique solution. Unique solution means only one solution for both the variables, for both a pair of linear equations. So gives the unique solution of the two equations. In this case, the pair of equation is consistent. So when we get two straight lines that intersect at one point, so that point it gives the solution for both the linear equations of two variables. X value also we get x coordinate is x value, y coordinate is y value. Then we will say that pair of linear equations, such type of pair of linear equations in which a pair of linear equations of two variables, we are going to get two straight lines where they are intersecting. No, that type of equations we are going to say it as consistent equations. If the lines coincide, then there are infinitely many solutions. What is the meaning of this? Here, see, the graph you are going to get like this way. This is the x-axis and this is y-axis. The straight line you get like this way. So the other one line overlaps on this only. See, it is overlapping on this only. Another one line it is overlapping on this, means every point. If the line coincide, then there are infinitely many solutions, because every point it is overlapping each point on the line being a solution. In this case, the pair of equations is dependent or consistent, will say. See, dependent and consistent when we'll say for some pair of linear equations of two variables, we are going to get two coinciding lines. See, one line it comes and on top of that only another one it coincides. So every point it is touching, means every point itself is a solution for this pair of linear equations of two variables. So it will have infinitely many solutions when two straight lines they coincide. So then we can say that type of equations are dependent or consistent. So if the lines are parallel, there is not intersecting also, they are not touching also, there is no intersecting point. So if the lines are parallel, then pair of equations has no solution. That type of pair of linear equation will not be having any solution. So in this type of equations, we are going to say it as inconsistent pair of linear equations of two variables. Please children have to remember, when two straight lines they intersect, it will be having a unique solution. The pair of equations will be having a unique solution. There is only one solution for both the variables. Then for both the equations, same answer, same solution for x and y. So that type of equations we are going to say it as consistent equations. And if the two lines coincide, it will be having many solutions. So we will say consistent and dependent. And if two lines are parallel, then we are going to say no solution and it is inconsistent. The pair of linear equations are inconsistent. We are going to say it as. So copy down this much point. Third point, copy down. Next point I am going to continue. I am going to explain fourth important point, that is algebraically also we can solve a pair of linear equations in two variables. So in algebraic method there are three methods. One is substitution method. Name only it as substitution method, means so two linear equations of two variables will be there. No, a pair of linear equations in two variables means two equations will be there. We have to consider one of the equation and we have to convert in the form of y or x. That x value or y value is substituted in second equation. So substituting and we are going to find out the value of x and y. So the name of that method is substitution method. Elimination method. Elimination, name only it tells us. See, in linear equations of two variables, when two variables are there together, we cannot find out the value of any one of the variable. So we have to eliminate one of the variable, then another variable value I am going to get. So to elimination means we have to cancel one of the variable, we have to eliminate, we have to remove one of the variable from a pair of linear equations in two variables, then we can find out the other variable value. That value we have to substitute any one of the equation, then we can find out our variable value also. So the name according to that elimination method. So we can solve algebraically by substitution method also, by elimination method also. Another one is cross multiplication method. So we are going to multiply numerical quotient of both the variables and the constant. A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. We are going to multiply crossly we are going to multiply and we are going to find out the value of x and y. So according to the method, they kept the cross multiplication method. Name of that method is cross multiplication method. By using all these three methods, we can find out the value of x and y. Next, if a pair of linear equations is given by this generally, already you know, if the pair of linear equations in two variables generally this is one and this is second, then the following situations can arise. So most of the pair of linear equations in two variables, so different cases we can see. A2 means numerical coefficient of x. The fraction, that is the ratio between A1 and A2, if it is not equal to ratio between B1 and B2, then in this case only you can check this much and you can verify which type of lines you are going to get. In this case, the pair of linear equation is consistent. The pair of linear equation is consistent means what is the meaning of that? The lines are intersecting. So if this condition is satisfied, means we are going to get intersecting lines and it will be having unique solution. So it is consistent. The pair of linear equations are consistent, we will say. And here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but C1 by is not equal to C1 by C2. So these two ratios are equal, but this ratio is not equal to C1 by C2 ratio. So in this case, we think the pair of linear equation is inconsistent. Inconsistent means we are going to get the lines parallel lines, so there is no solution. And the condition satisfies like this way: A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. All the numerical coefficients are ratios are equal, means we are going to get parallel lines. Coinciding line, the pair of linear equations is dependent and consistent. Coinciding lines we get, so that time it is dependent and consistent, so it will be having infinitely many solutions. So write down all these points now in your notebook. I am going to explain this point. There are several situations which can be mathematically represented by equations that are not linear to start with, but we alter them so that they are reduced to a pair of linear equations. Since in some questions, directly they are not given the form of two pairs of linear equations of two variables. So they give you the statement form or any other form they give. We have to reduce, we have to alter those question in the form of linear equations of two variables, then we have to solve for x and y for these pair of linear equations of two variables. This is a sixth point, a very important point. Children, now already I explained fifth point. Some example I take to prove a fifth point. Some example, one pair of linear equations I take here. This is one pair, means one linear equations of two variables. This is one. So together it becomes a pair of linear equations in two variables. X minus 2y is equal to 0. 3x minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. Here A1 no number, this is understood 1 is there. This is A2 3. This is B1 minus 2. B2 minus 4. C1 value is not there only in first equation. So C1 is 0 you have to consider. Any term is not there means you have to consider it as 0. Here C2 is minus 20. So write all the values. Those A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So the ratio between A1 and A2 is 1 by 3 and B1 by B2 is minus 2 by 4. It will simplify also 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 you are going to get. So in this case we will come to know 0 by 18 is 0. So in this case we come to know A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. If this case arises, then we will come to know, we will get the lines graphically intersecting lines. If lines are intersecting, it will be having exactly one solution or unique solution we will come to know. In the same manner, I take another pair of linear equations of two variables. Write the value of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 here. Substitute and simplify now. 2 ones are 2 2s are 3 ones are 3 2s are 9 ones are 9. All are equal here. So the ratio between A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. In this case, coincident lines are coinciding lines you are going to get for this type of case when it arises. Then coinciding lines means there will be infinitely many solutions. It will be having infinitely many solutions. So now another pair of linear equations I have written the value of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 and it will verify. So A1 by A2 ratio is equal to B1 by B2 but is not equal to C1 by C2. You check there, you come to know. So in this case we are going to get those graphically parallel lines. If the lines are parallel, there is no solution. There is no solution. So you have to remember these points they can ask for objective, and if you understand all this easily, you can solve by graphically also, by algebraically also. Children, write down and practice. All the best.